Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 16, race number 1 in Bahrain, tier 5. Welcome to the fabulous VRO racing. I'm Spitzland, your main commentator for today, also a streamer for today, and I'm here with me with my co-commentator. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Kyle Wheatley. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully looking forward to having a good race, first race here in season 16 Bahrain.
Please, if you guys find anything that's not good on the stream, I'll be real with you. It's my first time streaming F1 23, so if something is too loud, if you can hear one of us, it's fine. Just tell me into the chat and I will try and make it up to you guys. Of course, we will already be starting with a short qualifying format, which is just a perfect thing for every one of us. You see, we have 15 minutes of first quali. We have everyone on the grid already ready on in-out laps or currently starting their laps. This will be a first for a lot of people, including me. So let's have some fun. Of course, let's go with one of the cars behind and let's go for a flying lap so we can show you the whole of this grandiose track made in the Middle East specifically for F1. Now let's go with the Shanky number 14. Hi to you, well, that's all we can do. Shanky now going into turn 1, 2 and 3. That we'll call them the S's since the Z's, since it's kind of like a Z. Turn 3 called to Grosjean because Grosjean crashed out. Now the first straight, one of the first DRS zone as well. Now hard braking into turn 4. You'll have to be quite sure to drive on the limit as well here. Turn 4 can be a good driving range. Now into the S's, these little slow, almost like compassed in from Herman Tilke, who did this track. It's absolutely amazing. Well, not his latest creations are not. Now into turn 10 to drag strip corner, since there's a drag strip right here behind the wall, the second DRS zone of this track, as you can see from behind. Also DRS down this straight. Now going into the compass, turn 11, 12. It's almost flat out in these cars. It's almost amazing the speed you can carry. Now pretty much a hard braking zone into turn 13 and down the back straight. You just put it down, pedal to the metal, you go, brake around the 50-75 meter mark, go into 4th gear, don't spin out. Oh my god, almost did that here. And then you just go and have the new best lap, which is not for our mate Shanky here, but it's for Envy, who is one of the WOR people. Also, you don't want to lock up into turn 1. That's not a very good strat to do. The best lap currently standing at 1 minute 20 seconds point 9. That's quite impressive since I'm quite slow. That's why I'm commentating. So this is quite impressive for some people as well. What do you think of that, Loki? Hello? I guess my co-commentator is not here. Guests, I'm sorry for the black screen for a bit. I just need to check. Kyle. Okay, Kyle's internet just broke down. So I'm here alone. I know that's not the greatest thing to see. But I'm a huge I will tell something about myself. I'm Spitzlam. I've been commentating for 2 years. I have tons of races behind. I raced 3 times in the 3 times I raced a 24-hour race, which was a pain. Endurance, but I really like endurance. I'm slow, but I'm steady, and I can win the race. Now I will switch to cars because nobody wants to see someone going into the pit lane. That's perfect. So as you see, we have a full grid with the Czech Jakub already being disqualified for blocking the pit road. That's actually quite unlucky. As you know, this is a first for me, so I'm very sorry if I mess something up, and if the quality is shit, I'm also sorry for that. That's the only story you'll hear from me through the entire thing. Hopefully. I want to remain a good reputation. Otherwise, not a lot of people on track, all of the first laps already done. People going through everything they wanted. So hello guys, if you want to ask something in the chat about me, about the track, everything. The track was first. The fun facts about tracks, we will have a lot of those. I'm a huge enthusiast and look into the tracks as much as I can, especially for the races like these, because I just love F1 for what it is. Bahrain, a track in the Middle East, one of the first actually, was the plans were made in 2022 because the prince, and I don't know the name, I will not say it, I'm sorry, but I am terrible at names. Even with Arabian, British, every name for me is a challenge. Otherwise, we'll go to Casper Priest. So thank to this god for hosting the server. Mate, you're a legend, that's what you are. Of course, there are no corner names at all here. It's all turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. So all of the names I just told at the beginning of the lap with Shanky in the Mercedes, who is 14th right now and is on an outlap to better his time, were made up. I love making names as well. Imagination at a high for anyone who wants. So, slowing down for turn 1, but he will go on an outlap, seems like it. Casper Priest definitely not pushing right now, seems like it. Nobody pushing here as well. But Reese number 15 now on his push lap. You can see the diversities in this car. There are not much. It's still the F1 car. You can see nothing. There's so much fog there. I don't know why. You can see the open DRS. You can see everything. This game is so beautiful, and I hope F1 24 will be beautiful as well, but that it will have a story mode as well. I'm a huge story mode enthusiast. I like story games. So we have retired from the session. That was Spectre from number 7. Spectre was on the chat as well. If anything is wrong with the stream, just tell me in the chat. I'm all happy to be the best experience for everyone that tunes in. Especially the drivers, if they're listening to the stream. Good luck guys, have fun. With me being here alone, it will be a pain, but hopefully we can do it. It will be a long session as well. It's short qualifying, but Q1, Q2, Q3, it will take a long time as well. I think all of you 25 people know how F1 qualifying format works, but I will repeat it again. Well, again for people that might be new, but I'm sure all of you racing fans know it. So in Q1, the bottom 5 disappear, so 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th, with one of the 18th cars being a Red Bull, 17th being a Mercedes. That's quite unusual, but also we are using equal performance, which is absolutely a great thing for F1 Esports. It shows the skill for everything. spectre that happens. That's unfortunate. If the fastest time is still not changing, and with me still being alone, this would be a long haul for everyone. And I mean completely everyone. Me included. So fun facts about this. The prince always wanted F1 in his kingdom, in the Qatar's kingdom, so he hired Herman Tilke, and around 2002 the plans start to go around that there will be a Bahrain Grand Prix. So Bernie Ecclestone got the wind of this, and in 2004 he said that with the track that is being built in Bahrain there will be a Grand Prix. With original Tilke said it was set for the Bahrain circuit to first build the inner circuit, then the outer one. That's great. So, sectors in the real flight, just full course yellow. Don't know what's happening at all. I see qualifying number 1 is near Tenant. Fortunately, that doesn't just make my job easier. But yeah, around 2004, Herman Tilke started creating the track, the workers came to place, and then Bernie Ecclestone, they started working inner circuit, outer circuit, and just completing it like that. It was quite mesmerizing in what time they did it, because Bernie actually gave them even less time than they eventually had, and that time was, well, nowhere to be found. But they found it in 16 months. They completed the entire Grand Prix circuit, and it was ready to host F1. So it's quite insane, but it's what happened. The engineers have finished the entire track. They built all of it, and then after that, and just from that, in less than 16 months, in 10 months, they built this awesome track that we race on, well, every year now. So, that's a good thing. Well, everybody in the pits already now. We'll see if the Red Bull, with being as much dominant as it's in real life, if it can be that dominant in in the race as well. Not just in the race, that's locking up the left, actually the right, I'm sorry, the right tire into the drag strip corner. That's not good, but it's hard as well. You're breaking downhill. It's actually pretty hard to nail that corner. You can, as well, you can see he didn't nail that corner, and he is just going out. He doesn't care about the lap anymore. With that, let's look at the dominant McLaren, which will be Envy for now. Also, McLaren with no sponsors, seems like it. That looks very weird. But of course, this game released at the beginning of when everyone had their stuff, as it were. So McLaren didn't have that much sponsors as it has now. Of course, McLaren making a comeback, also a second retirement from 8th place. Also, so many cautions. My god. And we, I think, realized, oh, I don't need to do no laps no more. So let's focus on this Ferrari. Oh shit, you can do that? That's cool. I like that. Was F6? It's F6. There's 2 camera angles. Good to know. Let's look on a lap down to front straight. That's what I will call it. It's front, back straight, and main straight. Main straight, not what I said. Now going down into turn 4, which I don't know if I given a name yet. I don't think I did. Now into the S's, which is actually pretty flat out into F1 cars. Braking hard into turn 9, but then braking quite softly after this straight. You'll have to turn and brake quite softly. No, but not lock up your left tire. Don't do that. Ooh, sorry. Don't do that, please. But now, the second DRS straight, this will be the front back straight, don't know. Into the compass, since they are almost like compassed into geography. Now into turn 9, onto the back straight. Ooh, almost losing the rear there. A not very good thing you want to see. Also finishing qualifying right now, it will be lap after lap after lap. And this will not be a good lap. This is definitely not an improvement. This is very slow. He knows it as well. And goes into the pits. Now we go into the Haas of... You guys don't like me. You am out. You'll be just PETA. You're PETA. For PETA. And PETA actually having some quite decent lap. Now didn't see the start of his lap. Why did the guy in second retire? Don't know. Why did so many people retire? What happened to the server? Don't know as well. There he goes, down to back straight. And it's an improvement on pole. A provisional pole. For now at least. Well, provisional pole is something you want. I don't think that the Hungarian Istvan can take it. As well, he doesn't seem to think it. Oh, he does. And is there improvement? There's not. He still stays 6th. WOR happy with the P2. Pita, I think, being happy with P1. Wait, I forgot. Short qualifying is 1 session, right? Chat. Short qualifying is 1 session. I'm sorry, Aaron. We will not get Gel back since he was on console. Who is PETA? I don't know. He's a Finnish driver, seems like it, and he's really good. But the gap being 0.700 is also amazing. So, yeah. Who is ready for a 26 lap race? I think that will, it's as a sprint race, maybe not. I'm quite dumb. Yeah, Tom, I agree. It's very close. It's definitely closer than the F1. And I saw, besides the top 10, there were people still within a second. The equal performance in these cars is amazing. As I said, Pookie Bear. I cannot unsee that right now. Why? Well, but otherwise, short qualifying, 15-minute qualifying, good to know. I'll do Verstappen. I'll say, keep yourself hydrated, please. Just do it. I've been sick. I have a kind of rasp. If I stop talking during the stream, I'm sorry. At least you know why. Well, now we've waited for this. We don't have to restart the lobby. That's good to know. I don't have any connectivity issues. We are waiting for players. That's great. So in the meantime, here you go with some of our sponsor ads. Hello guys, welcome to the realization that I'm a huge MS. Let's go. Haven't been paying attention. Was sorting some issues. Still the grid's pretty close. Don't know what happened at the start. There's one player in the pit. I'm very sorry to everyone that happens. Henry overtook Henry overtook Pita. Why is there so much smoke? I don't know. Might be my graphics card as well. I don't actually know. But the Haas versus the McLaren. This stuff will go pretty hard during the race. I'm actually very sorry to anyone who is watching the stream. To all of you 19 people. I'm so sorry. Well, anyway. Oh, now locking up the turn. Henry is locking up into turn 10 at the direction corner. Now, still DRS not activated. This will be a huge difference for everyone. Compass corners. Next lap, by the way, next lap DRS is already activated and almost the whole thing is within a second. This will be an entire DRS train down to 16th position, which is amazing to see. I don't even see this in GT racing at all. Okay, now see from 3, Dimitriev Minic. That's not a very good exit. Down turn 1, I can see some smoke. This is where it will be very important. Slipstream down into turn 1. DRS enabled, braking around the 100 meter mark. A very good braking point into second gear, then going on to third, 4th, 5th. Be careful there, you can spin. Now let's go on the DRS train. Who is ready to go? Everyone is. Into turn 4. Oh, that's really close. This will be very interesting down. This track has a lot of DRS straights. It has a lot of high-speed corners. It's amazing to see all these cars bunched up together like this. It's actually the most racing, and there's a touch! Braking so late. Whoa, what a mistake by the Ferrari. I think there's definitely damage on. Ooh, that's braking both of the cars in the front. Locking their brakes into turn 10 to drag the corner, as I would call it. But it seems like they still had a better, not fallout, a better look out of the corner onto the straight. But now, again, into the compass, into turn 13. I forgot it's turn 13 from now on. Now down to back straight. There's no DRS here. It's just a bit downhill. You can see the elevation here. It changes rapidly. Now breaking around the 75-meter mark. There's no 75-meter board. It's between 50 and 100. That's what I'm doing it from. DRS again. Why is there so much smoke? Don't know. Gaps already starting to not diminish, but be largen. That's the term I'm looking for. And well, it seems the Haas is getting closer and closer to McLaren, getting out of the dirty air, now into the slipstream. There it goes. That's the difference of the DRS system. Almost 1 or 2 times faster than the normal car on a straight. I see there's activity happening all the way down, but the most important thing is also the battle for the top, since it's the battle for the lead. It's the only thing we want. Giovanni from ABS, he's 20th, he still got a penalty. He is going to serve. No, he DNF'd. Breaking out the rears. Sorry. Breaking out the rears into turn 10. Again, these tires will be flat spotted out of their mind. It's so many flat spots. That will happen. Action will be constant. Oh, what a great apex by the Haas. Pita is having such a great lap right now. Don't know who has the fastest lap right now. Don't know why it doesn't show. Might be Pita, might be not. This is a good corner as well for the Haas. Now pedal to the middle. You can try DRS on. Caution in the first and third sector. Now only in the third. Getting real close. Now side by side into turn 1. Breaking around the 100-meter mark. And he is first. The finish. Now locking up his brakes into turn 1. Not the best thing as well. But the best thing I see right here is behind the Ferrari, behind the McLaren. The real battle back here. Breaking around the 100-meter board again. I'm sorry, my voice is hurting. Now into the S's. Again. Very, very interesting things happening here. Into turn 9. From turn 9, it's just still going on. These 3 guys are just a train. That's all they are, bro. Locking up their brakes. Maybe all 3 of them, not sure. DRS fell to the metal. Seems like the Ferrari doesn't have such great throttle at the end of the corners. So they just need to put as much power into the entry, but not on the exit. And that's the word I've been looking for. That's exit right into the curb, almost with that left, with the right tire. Now almost with the whole car, going as fast as he can. That was a very good exit from number 13. Now into 14, the penultimate corner. A little bit of a race curve there. Be careful for that. But I see a better thing right down here. Why is there so much smog? I'm not going to use that. And that's the DRS. Mr. Pizza into Scuderia Ferrari. Where is Mr. Pizza? Mr. Pizza is in 9th place, but on the fastest lap, 1 second behind. Envy is first again. Why not? Why yes? I'm sorry again. Pet Snap, yeah, I agree with you. It's bye-bye to the tires. Why is there so much smoke on the track? That's my only question. If you look at it like this is kind of okay-ish. You see that is really, really close. Just 0.3 seconds. And actually this is horrible. So this will be the point of view for the whole race. I'm sorry guys. Just switch from cam to cam. And from driver to driver, taking almost saying take all the asphalt seriously in that McLaren. Envy, the finish, the rally man. You will beat the Iceman. The man behind you, the Flying Finn. Or maybe it will be the other way around. This is like the third penalty that happened already. God damn, the exit always almost spinning is the enemy, the other Finnish driver. And now, the 8th gear flying by like nothing's there, nothing at all. What's happening back here? It's a constant back and forth. We'll look down. I see some position changes back down here. And maybe it's specifically this, the Vita and Daniel. You'll be Ricardo, mate. Oh, thank you, Christian. So it's not my graphics card. Oh, is it fixed now? Oh, it's not. Thank you, Christian, for reassuring me that it's not my graphics card. And that's weird. EA has to work on their things. Seems like that's... You can just see... Oh, goodbye, tires. You can see it here as well. Now the exit. Not the best. Still watching that gap on the front. Going on and off. It's very interesting to see. Oh, that's a little bit of spin. That's losing control. You don't want to see that. Maybe that's the flat spots on the tires already. Bye bye, tires. That's what we are going to say. Bye bye, strategies is what we are going to welcome. Well, welcome strategies. That's what I wanted to say. I'm dumb. The Williams overtaken two cars. It's oh, it was a crash. There are pieces of carbon fiber right there. So it's the two cars in pit. It's not Nipidus. It's Fabian Markensteiner and Dominator. Ah, that sucks for you guys. Let's switch back to the better point of views. Let's see all these cars, and I still see this being the closest battle on track. Vita and Daniel versus Shadow. Of course, Shadow having the better things. Yeah, thank you, Pasiona. I will do it for next round if I'm right. That's Silverstone. So be excited for a very interesting race. Also, locking up into turn 10 is not impossible. Even I can do it, and I'm slow. Maybe that's why I'm slow, because I'm not locking up. Who knows? But we are only on lap number 8, and it's already getting quite exciting, and the gaps still just get a bit larger than they are. Also, I can just see if they go into the pit. Right here, there's no mouse. Like, at the right hand side of the leaderboard, I can see when they go into the pit or not. So, it's okay. I have my measures for now. But thank you for the tip. I will consult the masters and ask them. Now, even without the arrest almost, these guys are getting real close. That's almost 2 overtakes into 1. Breaking down at the 100-meter mark. Almost sending it down into turn 1. I see. What do I see? I see enemy overtaking Vita on... I'm sorry for this. Into turn 4. To turn 4 seems like it's the most... Turn 1 and turn 4 is the best overtaking spot that everybody wants to see. So, let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's see these two battle again. The gap being smaller and smaller. Seems like Pira is more consistent with his driving than enemy. But enemy at the top of the world right now will try and just do everything he can to keep himself in first place. But doesn't seem like it. The Haas, even if it's equal performance, he has such great power out of the corners. And again, amazing corner after amazing corner. Now he just lets him pass. He doesn't have a choice. I don't know even if his DRS is open. If of course it is. I see a second car back here. It's the Ferrari of Dimitri Minich also getting into the mix. Being second, being third. Oh, almost pushing him out. Guys, be careful. DRS, both of them. This will be very interesting. The battle for first is getting more and more. Now, let's go into the S's. 1 flick, 2 flicks, 3rd flick. The fastest lap, 131.7 into Aston Martin. Very impressive, onto medium tire as well. Seems like Fabian has already pitted. Strategies at an all-time high because of this one corner they are approaching right now. A little bit on the left, and we didn't at all, and Dimitrij had a little stutter, but nothing quite major that we haven't saw. Let's go back again. Here you can see Istvan Tamasi getting closer and closer to these three because they are battling so much. It's full on carnage over here. This is what we like to see, and it's that's time again into the penultimate corner. This is the penultimate corner. This little king is the last corner of the entire Grand Prix. I looked it up. It's weird, I know. Look at the disadvantage of the Merc, and then look at the advantage of the McLaren. Side by side into turn 1. You cannot even commentate on the battle properly. Again, it's Dimitri. It's Pina and Dimitri. They're side by side, not anymore. DRS train, again. Turn 4, the main diamond spot. Ooh, not diamond it. Seems like he just said, oh no, that's not worth it, I would crash out. That's what we like to see, quick decision thinking, right on the straight. Of course, these drivers have to be their strategists, their team. There's no operation behind them at all. But again, a DRS straight, turn 10. Ooh, breakups from all of the 3 people there. Ooh, sorry. Now, almost not breaking at all. Into the compass turns. Of course, this is one of the compass turns. Then, into turn for the back straight, which is turn 13. You can see, this is one of the most important turns. It sets up your whole course. This is where the drivers actually speed up for their laps. Send it into the last turn, turn 14, now in turn 15. And just sending it down, and now being prepared for the curly lap. This is how it's done. I quite noticed, and it's a Ferrari. Going for something they cannot do in real life. Ferrari first. Yeah, I'm living a dream, and I'm living a fantasy. May it last long, it may not. There goes the DRS activated right now. The halo. I mean, the most greatest thing on the leaderboard right now. The leaderboard, what am I saying even? It's all just waffle. Turn 9. Send it, almost pushing it into him. That's dangerous that's really dangerous, man, god damn. Now locking up, again, all 3 lock up into turn 1. Turn 1, sorry, turn 10 to dry slip corner. Now turn 11 into turn 12, which is this like little king here. We will call it the compass corners, why not? Into turn 13, down the back straight. Of course, as always, great exit from the Haas, but seems like Envy is putting it a little bit more. He sees the Ferrari in front. It's something he doesn't want to see. He wants to see a clear road ahead of him. Again, it's the DRS. Just fly by. It's not just the DRS, it's the Haas. Whoa, locking up, almost sending it down there to Boulevard, of course, on turn 2. Being out of the question and being already out. Maybe at the start of the race, maybe I just noticed just now. turn 4 also quite dangerous with the car being in front like that. And they're just using all their power. I haven't seen a car regenerating. Thanks, that's a good tip, Bet Snap. I freaking love you guys. Yeah, that's true. Beta has full. Also, lock it up in the turn 10. I will say just every time we go by. All 29 times. It's on you. That's 100% of overtake. 50% of overtake for Dimitria. And almost no overtake at all. Now he's regenerating a little bit. Or maybe he'll try onto straight. Not quite sure, but Envy. Whoa! No, that's a huge oversteer. Huge snap of oversteer onto rear, onto front. I don't know right now, but this can cost him the race a little bit. You can see the energy going down on his rear. That's a snap oversteer for him as well. But now, into the pits. Envy already. Lap 14. Pit window open. One stop onto the mediums. And there you go, that's the power going down. Now going up during braking. Mate, you have such a sharp eye. You would be great in the commentary box. 90%, not using his overtake here. Neither one of them actually. But of course, let's watch it from the second guy point of view. Because the third is just... He's getting closer and closer. Actually, let's watch it like this. The Merc being near to the top 3 battle, being in 4th the whole time, but having a giant gap to the bottom of the 4th place with 3 seconds almost for being there. Also, everyone locking up again. All 3 of them. God damn it, guys. The status levels are that the Merc is pushing the most. He has the least amount of power right there. He should, mate, you should just regenerate. Try to get into a slipstream and regenerate, but you are too far for a slipstream. You are 0.5. He's at 1. Now he had it for a little bit. He had that little bit of speed. And now, whoa, fake strategy again. This will get interesting, but overtake in like nothing is there. Amazing things we see right here. Now we will see the overtake just go. Of course, we have Spectre and Paul into pits. Bird did our leader come out, and we came out in 11th place. That's low. That's really low. I think it would be best for the guys to wait. Bookie Bear being 4 seconds breaking up into the 9th corner is on your own merit disgraceful, I would say. This is okay, of course, all 3 of them. Even the Red Bull. You see just the gap of 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds, it's so large. And these gaps right here are getting larger and larger as well. It's time for pit stops, seems like it. I guess Pita and Dimitria, I'm sorry, will just go full on overtake, but no! Dimitri Minich is going into the pit lane, and now there's no battle at all. Pita has so much ERS that it's kind of unbelievable. Of course, Rookie Berry going as well. A lot of people having their strategy on lap 15. Envy will go up. His strategy might forward being one of the first guys, maybe the first guy into the pit lane on time that he wanted to. His strategy is working out perfectly. He definitely can go back to first when everyone pits. Maybe he should actually save his tires quite a bit. till the end of the race, so at the end of the race you can just explode and have fun. That's what I will say. Talking of envy, there he is. Hello, my guy. You can see lockups after lockups after lockups. Turn 10 is pain for everyone. Seems like it. Turn 10 is the most pain for all. This will be my favorite thing. Every time, every circuit has some type of these corners that will be there. Minus turn 10 for Bahrain. We'll find something for Silverstone, which is maybe next, not sure right now. Will be confirmed interviews for sure. But F1 into pits, the Williams into pits as well, and Pita still not going into the pits. Still just having fun on track, but his tires are not the best. I'll do it after. And Envy, welcome back to second, mate. But there are 17 seconds. That will be a tight battle for the lead as well. I want to see. That's what I wanted to see. Not much ERS left. Fabian. Another DNF of our session. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Now also, you can be first, but you cannot do turn 1 into... You cannot do turn 10 before locking up. Okay. Since I'm the only one here, let's bring on more facts. Which, of course, with this now being the start of the F1 season, before it was Australia, Albert Park, a beautiful, and I mean a beautiful track. Absolutely love it. Nothing to hate about it. I'll just go through the engine sounds. There you go. Didn't sound the best, I'm sure. But actually, thank you Petsnap for pointing out the overtakes. That's such a useful thing for me. Man, that's a great thing you have showed to me. So I like the fake watches on their gloves. That's really cool. The attention to detail in these games is amazing, except for the bugs. What is this? Yeah, definitely with Petsnap on here. Beta is losing a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time. He lost 3 seconds in a couple of laps. He should pit. His tires are so damaged. Another DNF. It's the McLaren guy. Envy is the only McLaren on track. Oh, and that's a problem. Ooh, that's... Whoa. What happened there to Pita? Don't know. The gap is... Oh yeah. Oh, it's virtual safety car. He's going to... My god. What a lucky guy. Jakub, you are not a good representation to the Czech Republic. Goddamn. And now, back to racing. Let's have some fun. Can we see a pit stop actually? Oh, we can't. That's unfortunate. And umati Pita, I would try to say it. Ujmao Petaja. Petaya. Just Petaya. You'll be Petaya now. Extend your name. Petaya. Petaya actually lost the place with this, so the ferry kind of undercutted him. Don't know if it was worth it. Not that much. You can see already losing 4 people to the track itself. Just don't know where it was. It's around sector 2. So I would say it's around these parts. Around turn 10, 9 and 8. So yeah. 11 more laps to go. It's just 9 o'clock. For me, in the CT time zone, it's 8 PM for everyone in the UK. Have fun, guys. I'm 1 hour ahead. And now, just going and score and doing 1 lap more. Let's go, 10 laps to go. Minute behind him. Whoa, that's a surprise. 1:31. Minich doesn't seem to have a good qualifying, but seems to have a perfect, and I mean a perfect race. Actually, I haven't seen a perfect race yet, but I did. Brazil 2021, and I definitely see one here that can happen. The Alpine versus the Williams, a very interesting thing, a thing you will not see in real life. Welcome to sim racing. The Alpine has more power than the Williams in real life, but of course in ERS system as well right now. Seems like the only thing the Williams wants to do right now is to save the ERS and use it on the straight again. But Dimitriev is pulling the gap down. I'm watching that gap. If it goes below 0.5, we are watching that. And it's not. And Dimitriev loses his quite advantage. And Casper now loses advantage as well with going too much onto the curb right here. Into turn 13. Perfect apex for Pookie Bear. Why are you named like this? I hate this. Actually, you might be a good guy, but goddamn. And I see that gap is below 0.5. And of course it's on the straight. Petaya is fastest lap, but Envy is second right now. God damn, this racing, these guys cannot catch a break. Envy started on starting second. Dimitri starting don't know where anymore. Petaya starting first. Now third, losing the most positions he can. And it will be a battle for the lead between these two guys, going for the S's. Now into turn 9. Of course, please do not break so much in here. It's such an easy corner. But it's not that easy to mess up. This is an easy corner to mess up. You can see, locking up their brakes. Both of them again. I said this again. I said it 21 times. Another retirement. That's 5 people. That's quite concerning. If it's the server or if it's just the thing, don't know. Well, with one pit stop being behind us, the gap being 0.8 for the lead. Things are about to get interesting. It's still below a second. This is about to watch. Because right now we are getting close to it with a caution. So you cannot overtake, be careful with that. But it's DRS. And there he has no overtake. And we has no overtake. And lock it up into turn 1. Goddamn. Mate. You cannot imagine a more unlucky driver than Envy right here. But now he's actually gaining. As I say that, he's almost a second behind. Mate, you're on the seconds of relevance and you just lost me. Let's go back to Pookie Bear. Pookie Bear trying to catch the second Williams, the better Williams of Casper Priest. Casper Priest, also the host of this server, absolute legend, as I said. Also locking up into turn 1. Pookie Bear doesn't lock up into turn 10, not turn 1, turn 10. Why am I doing so bad right now? Okay, I see something more interesting. Petaya on Envy. Petaya has great ERS management, as I see. Of course, party mod not into cars from 2021 if I'm correct. So very exciting stuff right here. Oh, the snap of the rear, that's not what you want to see. Just enabling to overtake for a little bit. And like nothing is there, just being fast. And that hurts a bit. But there's nothing we can do. Another DRS zone. Putting out the overtake, he doesn't have that much, so he's just filling with it. Into turn 4, not that large of a braking zone. It a little bit is, it's not. Now into the S's again and again. 7 laps to go. And stuff is going great. 15 people left. 2 people with penalties. Of course, everyone losing their grip on turn 10. Everything is normal. Except DRS is the greatest thing we have ever noticed in the sport of F1. With the halo being for safety. So, if there was a DRS straight right down here, that would be the most amazing circuit in the world. Imagine a DRS straight down into the penultimate corner, breaking around the 100-meter board. Here's another detection point, and I was straight onto turn 1 with DRS. Now right here, almost no overtake at all. He is like super max in his Red Bull, just pushing it down into turn 1. Of course, breaking yourself out into turn 1, just locking up casual things right here. So, Dimitri, you have to put on a show. It's 0.4. So, let's see what kind of things you can do. I'm very interested in this. It's again turn 10. Envy actually dropped off. He doesn't have the power for this. Envy, you're out of the battle, mate. Both of them are locking up, of course. Envy lock up as well. 0.8 is the gap. Petaya, the Finnish drivers are dominating every series I tune into. It's quite amazing. Finnish people are such amazing drivers because of the harsh conditions they live in the winter, so they have to know how to drive. Also great rally experts. I know this by heart. Know a lot of Finnish people, and as I see a lot of people here, Pookie Bear, Istvan Tamasi and Casper Priest. Casper in 4th place, which is amazing to be there. Ooh, Pookie Bear, oh, locking up real hard. Out of the concession for 4th place. That's quite sad to see. But Istvan, definitely not. Both have quite the same amount of ERS. Now, with a good breaking point. Ooh, that's not a good breaking point, that's a crash almost. Whoa. Real close, that's how they play. Mate, touch rubbing is racing does not apply to open wheelers. We know that really well. Well, Grosjean can give you a talk about that. But now, no overtaking into turn 4. Very great defense by Casper Priest. Just blocking off any things that Istvan can do. Might be from a dive bomb to something less dangerous. Now, turn 10. Ooh, almost a power slide into there. Interesting things we see right here. What? Now into the compass turns, as I call them. Also, Pookie Bear back into the fight, almost where we left off. So let's go back, turn 13, where we see the large snap of oversteer, or we saw last lap, for Casper Priest. Casper Priest not having that oversteer right now. Istvan also not. Everybody has low ERS levels. Actually, the Mercedes being kind of okay with ERS right now. So, don't know what's the trouble. There it goes, DRS again, down the main straight. Nothing you can do, so far away, that's what you are. But breaking real close right now. Why am I quoting songs? Don't know. Again, DRS numero duo. Breaking around the 100 meter mark as well. And there you go. Battle for 4th position isn't hot settled, and we will still go on. The show must go on. We got 4 laps to go. Let's have some fun. The sound of these engines. Of course, locking up. Bookie Bear is the only person I haven't seen lock up into the corner, or into this corner. It's quite amazing. A little bit of weaving, defensive weaving. This is also okay. You can return off and online once, then it's weaving. Be careful for that. So now where we saw the large back oversteer 2 laps ago as well. These laps are just going straight fast at you. You don't expect it. We can see maybe a dang dive by the Mercedes if he puts his power on. There it goes. There's the DRS, and no overtake being done here. Maybe if he can press the ERS button, he does not. He does not have the speed. Breaking almost from the 200 meter mark. God damn. Breaking for a long far away. Now maybe DRS and ERS overtake into turn 4 is possible. A little bit of luck as well on your side would be great. But doesn't seem like he is gathering overtake for the final laps. 3 laps to go as well. He just keeps coming down. Again, turn 9, breaking a lot in turn 9. Bookie Bear is getting real close. Again, caution into turn 1. That's the first time I see Bookie Bear lock it up. Seems like the top 3 has settled. The top 4 is the only thing that's a battle for right now. We need to know who gets some more points. Top 4, the most interesting battle on right here. Also, Dimitri, you have to shout out. Being 2 seconds away from first place is quite impressive. Petaya is doing a drive of his life. Momentarily, it's just the first lap. It's amazing the things you can do. But again, Pookie Bear, there goes DRS, activating it almost now. Seems like an assist, maybe. Not sure. But he's braking so much earlier. It's like he doesn't want to overtake him. Istvan Tamasi looks like he doesn't want to overtake Casper Priest. It's the 4th lap, he's behind him. And still nothing. He had like 5 amazing chances more. So many amazing chances. Oh, then that's a slide. My man, that's quite dangerous. Quite a slide down here. Again, breaking yourself out. What am I saying? Locking up every goddamn wheel, every goddamn lap in the same turn over and over must be kind of infuriating. Definitely would be for me. Not gonna lie. Well, there we go. Again, the back straight. The penultimate lap is already at its peak. The last lap has been started by Petaya. We'll try and join him for the last moments. If this battle quite calms down, it does not calm down. Eastwan makes a mistake. This is all he can push. He enabled his overtake, and there he goes. Push, 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 push. That's all that Bookkeeper wants to do. This battle for 4th is going to be insane. Last lap, that's where it's going to take place. Locking up their wheels, like not locking up in braking, locking up in going side by side too much. Great defending by Casper Priest. No, doesn't want to lose anything. No overtake right here, but there is an overtake, but no ERS system going there. Almost pushing himself off track like Hamilton did in 2021. The one and only Max Verstappen, who actually won after. Ooh, breaking yourself out. What am I saying? Just brake checking yourself. Why am I saying that? Don't know. Brake checking yourself. Turn 9, even turn 10. Locking up. Come on, come on, come on. You have to push. There's not that much you can do. Petaya, I think we'll switch from here to Petaya. Jakub, that's the absolute fastest lap he can. We are switching to Petaya on the back straight. Now, seeing the penultimate corner. Turning in 4th gear. Peloton on metal. He sees the checker flag. He sees it in the sky. He sees it soar. And it's it's 1st place for Petaya. 2nd place for Dimitri Milic. 3rd place for enemy. Started 1st. It's quite a heartbreak. Shit happens. F1 Tamasi being 4th by 85,000. 6 Casper Priest. Meg Blark into Alpine. Only Alpine to finish. No, both Alpines finished. 7th Shadow 8th. I'm sorry, I just screamed. Paul 9th. Mr. Pizza 10. 11th Spectra. 12th is Freeze. Now coming down the back straight into the last corner. Don't brake. You can see the fireworks. You can see it all. McBlark. Somehow DNFs. Jakub. Going. And seeing the checker flag. And Chanky also seeing the checker flag. And finishing the entire race. What a race have we saw. Amazing stuff for every driver that I see. Spectra, the driver of the day, might be. We're not sure. Let's look at these beautiful results. They put him being his Dimitri's hand. Of course, envies. The finish flag soaring right above him. A beautiful finish flag. And now it's time for champagne. And I don't know if I'm just going to talk over this because monetization is a freak and I don't want to do any of it. But you can see Humanat via 25 points. Great race that he had. Fastest lap going to Jakub with 130.29 with two penalties. I mean, quite awesome. So he is taking not a single point home. Amazing racing. Let's look for these two guys for the first finishers into our chat. What an amazing race we had saw. It had everything from people disconnecting to having great racing. I'm going to find him like this. There he is. I want those two in for an interview if it's possible. If it's possible, if he wants to. I'll just do it like this. Fake transition, he had the problems. Our winner doesn't have the time. That's unfortunate. Then we are going to take our third place. I just need to find our third place. It's Envy. Oh, there he is. Hello, Dimitriv. What a nice race.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. What a nice race you had, finishing third. Must have been a feeling. You had some great racing on the track. What do you think about it?
Yeah, thank you. Congrats for the Haas and McLaren P1, P3. Yeah, it was a good race. Really solid pace for throughout the whole race, and yeah, I'm happy with P2. Could have been P1, but yeah, Haas was lucky with the VSC, and yeah,
Yep. Well, you had a great race. You started P3 if I'm correct, right?
P4 actually.
Even more amazing then.
Yeah,
You had some great battles. First looking on with Petaya and Envy battling for the lead, but then you joined them, which was very amazing for me to see. You actually I have a raspy voice because all three of you. It's such an amazing race. So,
yep.
what was your feelings like when you saw those two battle up before you?
I mean, I was just waiting for my opportunity to pass both of these guys, and yeah,
Yeah, well, it's great. Well, hope to see you first the next time. You had a very great race, a good strategy as well. Well, let's hope next time the track will suit you. Next time the track is Britain. Do you like Silverstone?
we'll see on track.
Do you think we'll see you on the podium again?
Mm, I don't know. Well, we need to see that on track. I can promise anything.
Okay, then it would be great to see you on track. Have a great rest of your day and the great rest of your week since it's Monday.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. Thank you to Dimitri for joining us for an interview. Thank you guys for joining to my first WOR stream for the tier 5. I got such an amazing race. The start of the season. I cannot imagine a better start, actually. I'm sorry if I sound so raspy. I was sick before. Well, now my voice will take the hit. But anything for you guys. That's my stuff. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Have a good night. And see you next week in Silverstone.